Hola guys, happy Sunday. I hope this lamp and this lamp aren't too um annoying or irritating for some of you guys. It's just I'm holed up in my room um with all of my goodies and I just don't feel like going downstairs. I've pretty much been holed up in this room all day and if you are my buddies on Facebook, you know I've been going through some things emotionally the last few days. I am on a very crazy roller coaster. I will make a totally separate video on that just because some of you guys who are my buddies here on YouTube and on Facebook are a little confused as to what's going on. We've not seen this side of you. What's up? So my little striped wonder has just gotten out of the shower. I just saw him in the hallway all wrapped up. For little joy like that, for little joys like that, I am very grateful. But anyhow, yeah, I am in some emotional turmoil, and it's taken some of you guys and just my own breakdown to understand that it's definitely because of and started when I acknowledged and became aware and had to face that it is almost a year since my darling Melinda passed, and no sooner did I acknowledge and become aware that I kind of went into a very strange place emotionally. So that's what I've been dealing with throughout the week. Just everything that was kind of misfiring in life kind of boom blew up, and yeah, I'm all out of sorts. So that is why I am now sitting in my room, like I said, where I feel my coziest and my most comfortable, because with the exception of getting out of the house today for Burlington, because little dude was just not having the being holed up, and he didn't want to go with his dad today. He said he had too much hyper fun during Thanksgiving break, and he just wanted to take it easy this weekend. I get it. But yeah, he kind of suggested getting out of the house some, and he really likes Burlington, so we went to Burlington. But I'm back home, and I feel safe here. I feel comfortable here, but I am seeing that the lighting is terrible. It's much more brighter downstairs, but blah, blah, blah. I've gone on and on and on. Like I said, I'll do a totally different video just explaining what the heck is going on, asking your guys' advice. Have some of y'all been through this, whatever this is, but whatever. Whatever. That's not why we're here. We are here because prior to and in conjunction with my being all up in my feelings this past week, I went to Goodwill, I went to Thrift Town, I went to Dollar Tree, and have picked up a few things. Let me show you guys the Goodwill stuff. Now I went in there, and I'm not going to say any names, and I'm not going to say what location, but when you shop at a thrift store long enough, you become buddies with folks that work there. So everything I'm going to show you guys was, I was hooked up. Okay, let's put it that way. And I didn't realize it until I was already at the register, and this person is calling out prices that are not what this stuff is. So I was given a kindness when I needed it, and this person didn't know I needed it, but I'll take it, you know. Not a lot of stuff, but I found this very sweet Be Kind mug. It's this pretty little pink color, and I definitely need this right now. Definitely needed it that day, and should have been $1.91. I found this pretty little trinket box, and the lid I'm hoping I can clean up some. I'm not sure. I need to Google to see if I can clean this up. Now this is called, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this correctly, a chokin box. The art of chokin. Metal engravings from Japan are created by the ancient art of chokin. Gilded with gold and silver, the engravings were originally created to decorate the armament of the samurai warriors. And I Googled a little box itself, and It's pretty. There's no cracks in it. But I do wish the top was just a little bit cleaner. There's this pretty little birdie on here. But I don't want to ruin it. So if you guys know how I could take off some of this black smudging on there, that would be awesome. Now this should have been $1.91, I think. Okay. Couldn't help myself, y'all. Y'all know I love me some crystal, and this was really, really pretty. And I was in fat girl mode because I eat when I'm upset, and I'm thinking, fill this up with fruit and cream and coconut and a little drizzle of like cherry syrup. Ooh, wait, no ice cream, because I'm already fighting the devil with whipped cream because I'm lactose intolerant. But I just pictured a huge fruit compote kind of thing happening in here, and it's beautiful. And it should have been $2.92. That's all I'm gonna say. And then I found this, and it took me a while to figure out what the heck it was. I kept looking at it and looking at it like, what is this? Toy. It's a Ren. It's an old Avon perfume bottle Ren. Isn't that sweet? And I got it, and it took me forever to take this little paper dot off. It comes off now, and I was scared to sniff it because one of the worst smells in the world is vintage Avon cologne or perfume. But this little thing does come off. I'm going to keep it just because it came with a little tab, and it's the original knob. I thought about spray painting the little knob silver, but I'm like, no, girl, just stop. Just leave it as is. But I'm going to wash it out because it still has a little bit of remnant of perfume in there. I'm going to wash it out with some hot water and baking soda, and it's going to go up here, right here, with my perfumey bottles. So grabbed him, and he should have been $1.91. And then I bought something I haven't bought in a while, but I could not resist them. They made me feel so happy, and I tried them on, and if my legs were shaved, I swear I would include pictures of them all strapped up. But your girl's ankles are looking like Winnie the Pooh right now. So I found these awesome little T-strap Oxfords. Now I have some like this, but they're not herringbone. They're just black and gray leather, and the strap is just your thick. It's a thick T-strap, which isn't a very good idea when you have chunky thighs. Not chunky thighs, chunky ankles. I don't have cankles, but I don't have the slimmest of calves. So you got to be real careful with how thick a shoe or how thick a strap you put on full legs. I have ankles. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm just a little thicker. So you got to be real careful. But these, because it was so dainty, the strap was so dainty, and it's this patent leather, they made my ankles and my leg look so pretty. I can imagine wearing this with a little pencil skirt or some jeans. Just look at them. And there's hardly any wear on them. Now, these should have been $7.99. And then these, look at these guys. Brand new Banana Republic blue suede shoes. Now this twists around your ankle like so. Okay. Again, I'd show y'all, but you don't need to see that hairy. You don't need that hairy visual in your head this close to bedtime. But so stinking pretty. These should have been $7.99, but look. Nowhere at all. They're a size 9, but because they're so pointed and because this strap goes over the top of your foot, they stay in place perfect. And it's just a tiny little bit of heel that shows over. So it doesn't look redonkulous because I'm a size 8. But that is everything that I picked up at Goodwill. And then I went over to Thrift Town. And at Thrift Town, I didn't find much. I had wanted to put in lots of footage at Thrift Town, but the music was so stinking loud, and I don't really like to do voiceovers when I take y'all thrifting with me because I like to speak to you guys while I'm there. So I only did a few little snippets, just a little bit of video at Thrift Town. Saw this fabulous little insulated teapot, and I've seen stuff like this before, and I think it's really cool. But somebody cleared out all of their copper things. Okay, I'm going to be honest. This thing used to crack me up when I did on 70s sitcoms. For the longest time, I thought it was something X-rated. If you look at it carefully, I think you'll know why. This was pretty. I liked the mercury of it all, but the little knob was laying on the ground broken. This was a little solar-powered fountain for $10, and I was tempted to buy it, but it was missing the post that each individual little bowl sat in, and I didn't think I could find anything that fit. This little shoe almost came home with me because the colors were so pretty and it was so dainty and it reminded me of fairies. I just thought it would be a sweet little addition to my vanity, but it's just more things I need to dust, so I left it behind. I see these everywhere. It's a little creepy. It looks like vampires would use it. This was an adorable little porcelain pincushion, and I almost bought it, but I'm not the most graceful and figured I'd break it. This was everything I had left to look at. They had quite a lot of things on the shelves. I didn't find much here, but it was still fun to look through. But I did walk away with this, and I grabbed this, and turns out a lady who was right behind me had just put it back and was coming back for it. You snooze, you lose. You change your mind. You shouldn't do that in a thrift store. You guys, this took me right back to childhood, okay? My mom had these all over the kitchen wall above the sink. She had mushrooms and owls, all kind of little woodland things, and I just thought it was adorable. It took me right back to childhood. These pretty little wood shroomies, and they were $2.99. I didn't get no hookup there. And then y'all saw that brass collection of stuff. I did have the teapot in my basket, but I'm like, girl, you don't need this many teapots. You have one teapot and one kettle, and that's what you've been using forever and ever and ever. Stop. But it was really, really cute because the top came off and it was a whole insulated thing. It was really stinking awesome. But I could not leave Little Piggy behind. He is a piggy bank, and he's old school where you have to take off the little screw to get your funds out. He does have a little dent in his booty. He's got a little nalga damage, a little hail damage, little cellulite happening, like mama's thighs. So yeah, he got a little dents, a few little mishaps on the derriere there, but he is so stinking cute, and I would like to polish him up and clean him up a little bit. I already slathered him in ketchup because supposedly ketchup is supposed to clean off brass. If this, not brass, copper, it didn't do nothing but make it stink. So if you guys know how I could clean off some of this nastiness off of this adorable little piggy, please let me know, because I would love for him to be as shiny as the bottom here. And this little booger was $3.99. Then I found two of these, and I'm going to use these throughout my garland. I do a garland in my living room over the overhang or whatever, and I have crystal snowflakes on there, and I thought this might be pretty. Maybe I'll put some fake snow in them. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in them, or maybe I'll just hang them like that, or maybe I'll tuck some lights in there because I light up the garland anyway. I got to figure that out, and I need to start to decorating because I should have gotten the tree out and stuff like that, but it's behind all my Halloween stuff, and I just couldn't think about that right now. But I got 2 boxes of 6 of these beautiful ornaments, and I had bought some last year at the thrift store, so I have quite a few that I can decorate my garland up real pretty with, and these were $3.99. But they sold wherever they sold in originally for $10. So I thought that was an awesome deal. Distributed by, heck, I don't know, but gorgeous. And then the only other thing I picked up there was this lovely thing. Now, since I'd already been on the Avon path, I kind of thought this might be Avon, and it is. Look, it's another little bird, and it's this milk glass. I don't know what. Okay, I don't know what it is. Is it for powder? I don't know what it is, but I think it's lovely, and it is Avon, and it was $1.99. I just thought it was really pretty, and like I said, I love birds, bird pictures, bird motifs, and all that. I'm scared of birds. You guys have heard me say this before. I'm scared of real live birds. I would never hurt a bird, but I'm scared of real live birds. But I love pictures of birds. And this one is just so sweet. So he came home, and it's going to go in this room of lots of things. Probably over here somewhere. I got to move some stuff around. I'm not sure. but I grabbed that. Then I went to Dollar Tree and I didn't get anything exciting other than movies, because y'all know Dollar Tree be bringing out their movies around Christmas time as stocking stuffers. And I grabbed some awesome ones. Now, I had just seen the preview of this movie on an Ethan Hawke movie that I watched. I apparently watch a lot of movies. Ethan Hawke does a lot of scary movies, and they'll do previews, trailers of movies that he's in that aren't necessarily horror movies. And I saw the preview to this movie, Adopt a Highway. He finds a baby on the freeway or on the highway. He finds an abandoned baby and takes it in. It looked absolutely amazing, and it says Ethan Hawke stores according to the wrap, but it's about him basically trying to keep this baby, or I think they think something sinister happened, and that's how he ended up with the baby. But we're gonna watch. Gotta find out. This is Mary with Gary Oldman. This is supposed to be creepy. Everything they love belongs to her now. Family gets on this boat and strange things start to happen, and there's hauntings amiss. There's scary crap going on. So grab that. You guys, how many of you are 80s babies, 80s teens? The new kids, Lori Loughlin and this dude that you never saw again after this movie, they move into they're country kids and move into the inner city, and they're being just messed with by this inner city gang whose leader is James Spader. Can y'all imagine James Spader, the blonde dude who played jerks throughout the 80s? He's the leader of the gang that's messing with them. I just remember that from summers as a tween, and I had to have it for only $1. A Bad Influence, Rob Lowe, again, James Spader. They had their 80s movies out. I think I watched this once or twice when HBO was first and fresh and new back in the day. Breaking. This was just my summer for a whole year. Breaking, Electric, then Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo. It's Turbo and Ozone and Kelly. Are y'all with me? Do y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, had to have that. House at the End of the Street. I keep seeing this trailer. I keep seeing this trailer on Netflix when the little dude and I are watching scary movies, and it looks really, really good. And I really like Jennifer Lawrence, so little dude's never wanted to watch it with me. So I'm like, you know what? I know I can watch it on Netflix, but I don't know how long Netflix is going to stream it. So if Netflix stops streaming it and I don't get a chance to watch it, I now can watch it. Oculus. Now this is really creepy. They move into a house. A brother is accused of murdering parents, and he gets out of prison and he moves back home, and the sister has always known that it's due to this creepy mirror image that's haunted, and it just sounds really, really good. My head's starting to hurt, guys. I'm sorry if I go a little off or I start to close my eyes. I better not be getting a migraine. I better not, which wouldn't surprise me, honestly, because of the week. But anyway, we're not talking about that yet. Okay, so Oculus looked really, really scary. Autumn in New York, Richard Gere, Winona Ryder. I love Richard Gere, and Winona Ryder's pretty cool. I've heard of this movie. I've heard it's a wonderful love story. I've never watched it, so we're going to give this oldie a shot. And then Boxcar Bertha. This sounds amazing. Okay, Barbara Hershey's in this. Free-spirited Bertha, Barbara Hershey, is a small-time crook with a love-'em-and-leave-'em philosophy until she falls hard for Union Man and Robin Hood of the Rails, Big Bill Shelley, played by Matthew Carradine. Is that Matthew Carradine? Carradine. Stealing from the rich and giving to the workers, Bertha and Bill soon become the most notorious train robbers in the South. But as their crimes grow more brazen, the law grows more ruthless, and the duo discovers that their lifetime of larceny may have bought them a one-way ticket to a deadly destination. It's a train robbing Bonnie and Clyde. Okay? Looks amazing, and it's beautifully directed according to the New York Times. I'm going to have to pop me some medication here in a little bit because I'm feeling a little funky. But anywho, the only other thing I have to show you guys, and it's going to be a short video. You guys, I cleared up so much memory because I wanted to be sure that I got in whatever little footage I've picked up. Oh, because I also went to Thrifty Station, and I'll attach that in at the end. I picked up two things there. One thing that I picked up that I thought was going to be awesome for little dude for Christmas turned out he already had it. And then I can't return it because those are all sales are final. So I'm like, I'm going to gift it to one of his friends who also likes this kind of thing. But it was the same friggin' Aliens movie character that he already had. And I should have known because we collect them. I should have known, but my memory and my head has been not all the way there. But I bought that, and then I bought my mom, and I don't want to put it on video because every now and then my sister might come on and sneak a peekaloo at what I've been up to on YouTube, and she wants to be surprised about what I picked up my mother. But I picked her up something. She is so cute that she's always wanted. She can't tell me why, but she's always wanted one, and I found one at Knickknacks, not Thrift Station, at Knickknacks. And I had to buy it for her. I had to. But the only other place that I went to was Burlington. And if I don't make a giant stinking mess over here, let me grab this bag. There's only 2 things in it. Like I said, little dude was kind of wanting to chill. But then around 3 o'clock, he's like, you want to go anywhere? I'm like, okay, where you want to go? So we went to Burlington. I found myself BCBG Max Azria. Now, I've already been told stop buying things for yourself because Christmas is around the corner, but nobody's going to think to buy me BCBG because it's not a perfume that I asked for Christmas. And I didn't know what it smelled like. I had to Google the scent breakdown in the store, and it sounded absolutely amazing. It's fruity and floral. That's my kind of thing. And look at the stinking... Look at the presentation, the bottle. Why are we all blurry? Is it me? Because I may be getting a migraine and my vision goes wonky. Because we're looking a little blurry here. But anywho, that's this. And then little dude picked out this hoodie. This comfy, black and white, fluffy, fakey Sherpa lined hoodie. He loved it. He looked adorable in it. We grabbed that for $14.99. But that's everything. Now I am going to go pop me some medication. I'm going to sit down and watch That 70s Show because that 70s show is on, and that show just puts me in such a good mood. It really, really does. And I need that right now to focus. I need to focus on goodness because I got to go back into work tomorrow and I need to be right. So, I'm going to put everything away and settle down for the night. I hope you guys had a really nice weekend. I hope you guys are rested and relaxed and raring to go for your week. Are we getting blurry? Because I move and something weird happens. Is it me? Is it when I play back and I if it's blurry, we're just going to have to deal with blurry because but I suspect something is wrong with my eyeballs, with my orbs of sight. That's what I suspect. But anywho, I rattled on. And like I said, I'm not quite myself. But I will be. Okay? I will be. So until my next round, I hope you guys are happy and peaceful. Oh my gosh, I wish peace on y'all so bad. You don't know how important peace is until you don't have it. I wish peace upon all of y'all. And love. Peace, love, and what did homeboy say on Soul Train? Peace, love, and soul? I wish it all upon y'all, okay? All good stuff. So until my next go round, I love y'all bunches. Bye. I wanted these so bad, but I don't entertain bougie like this. This Indian dowry chest was amazing, so beautiful. These Fenton gorgeous pieces gave me jellyfish vibes. She was so sassy, I just loved her in her little purple bathing suit. I love this wall. I can look at it 3 times and still miss crosses. I loved the pairing of the black shade with the mercury glass base. So pretty. This gorgeousness. These 3 ladies cracked me up. They reminded me of me and my girlfriends back in our dance crew days. I'm sure these chicks were dancing to Victorian music while we were dancing to Push It by Salt and Pepper, though. This little stained glass lamp has been there forever, and I'm getting close to just buying it. I thought this was a pretty piece of pottery. This lamp has also been tempting me for the longest time. I may just have to buy it for myself. I wanted every one of these, but have no room or use. These kitties were adorable. Now this right here left me a bit surprised because I have one of these and I had no idea that I bought it without a pedestal. I decorated my plant with it. This is the mother of all metal scrolly goodness. It's this divider. It's tucked in behind this, but it's amazing. That would be the bestest bucket list item for metal scrolly goodness lovers like myself. Oh my goodness, y'all don't know how tempted I am. And then look at this back here. Y'all see that? That's 30. Bucket list for my kitty cat shelf. Look at this gorgeousness. And look at that one. So cute. Hey, look guys, remember I just thrifted this very same little cross for $1 something? It's $4.50 here. Look, remember the blue one I thrifted like this for $1 something? They have a pretty red one for $6. So cute. Here's another kitty, but this one looks traumatized with life. Much how I'm feeling right now. This kitty looks disturbed. Looks shell-shocked. Look at these beautiful switch plates. I think they're gorgeous. They're so nice. Oh, look at that one. What's going on back here? Butterflies. Oh, I see a rose one. Y'all know me and roses. Oh, that is so pretty. I'm tempted. Especially by that one from my bedroom. A lot of people think they're tacky, but I love an aluminum Christmas tree. It's the first memory of a Christmas tree I have as a child. So they're near and dear to me. This one's a little too small, but just wanted to show y'all. I love these old oil lamps. And look at this bougie wine decanter. So pretty. But look at the lamps, guys. Such a nice collection. There's an electric one. You guys, my lamp-loving heart is beating in my chest. Look at these amazing things. I can't reach them to see how much they are, but I love them. They're so cool. They're a frosted green glass. So retro. I got so excited when I saw this pretty little lamp, but the little paper is peeling off. But it's so pretty, and I have the green one just like it, and a clear one just like it. And then, look at this little stained glass beauty. Isn't she adorable? She'd be so cute hanging in a window, but she's $14.95, and I'm not here to shop for me. Look at this beautiful piece. Absolutely gorgeous. Has a little top shelf on top. Oh, this is gorgeous. You guys, remember this set I just pulled 3 out of the bins for, and I was kind of OCDing because I would have loved to have found 4? Well, here's a 4th, but each piece is $8.95. I don't think so. Look at these. So adorable. I am so tempted by this beautiful floor lamp. It's $44. and it is everything. Look at that pretty little shade. Once cleaned up, can you imagine how pretty that would be lit up? Oh, but I'm not here for me, not here for me, not here for me.